How freaky can Crusch get in 𝓯𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴𝔂? She has the night outfit. That's some cosplay roleplay right there. Let me explain. Someone's tied up on the bed. She uses her sword to cut each rope one by one, and each cut builds up the anticipation. The person on the bed cannot wait. They must get rescued immediately, and by rescued I mean satisfied. In this situation, Crusch is playing that dominant night figure. Her sword has a tip. You know what this tip can do? Crusch can use it to touch any sensitive areas and tease them. Hell yeah. Now one thing Crusch can do is use Felix. We all know that Felix would do a lot for Crusch, and this is one of those scenarios. So let's look at this tag team for a second. Felix is a cat boy, and you know what cats like? Milk. So let's say Crusch begins to make milk, right? And let's say this milk isn't at the local areas. Let's say Crusch places it somewhere else, somewhere she wants it to get. So Felix can lick it aggressively because cats are different than humans. Now Felix has a tail. You know what tails can do? Move. And you know what moving can do? Move around a certain part. The tail is soft, which is even more satisfaction. Now Crusch has the ability to basically detect emotions of other people with her divine protection. So in a scenario where Crusch and someone is going at it, and someone says they're at their limit, but in reality they just want more, Crusch can take advantage and proceed even further. This ability is broken for activities like this. Trust! But in Crusch's case, she's gonna thrust. Now, in the scenario of gluttony, Crusch basically isn't that dominant or assertive any longer. She's gonna be more like submissive. So any roles beforehand is reversed, and she would be less freaky because, you know, she has less knowledge of her abilities and not gonna really be the freak boss. But even then, Crusch still has Felix.